Okay, so here's a quick run through of how to use the code and what it does and what output you can expect. So this is assuming you've installed Python already, preferably version 2.7.7. It should have associated this file type, and so I should be able to just double click this and it'll run. And so you see it tells you it should take about 25 seconds to run completely. These are the responses it's getting via SSTP. From the various devices. This .14 address is the set-top box that's currently connected, so that's the one we care about right now. These are just other things on my network. So yeah, the timeout period here is 10 seconds, so that's why it's hanging a little bit right here. So let's wait. And it seems, alright, so now it's examining this host, meaning it's looking through all the control URLs that it found at that URL. And okay, so a lot of that was hard to see because it went so fast. But regardless of that, you can see that it has created a couple of files on my desktop, and it just creates those files in whatever folder that it's in. I happen to have it on my desktop, so it created them there, but it'll create them in the same folder as wherever it is located, not necessarily the desktop. So the first file it creates is this SSTP result, and let me resize this. Okay. And so it says, you know, we did things with this one, this one. This is the one that, here you can even see it. This is the set-top box. And so this is really the one that we care about, the content directory service. And then these are whatever other devices. Yeah. And so for each device that it was able to connect to, another text file would be created, listed under that device's IP address. So like this one is blank, probably because it got nothing back from it. This one says, oh, we got some invalid XML, we got some sort of error, but here's what it sent. Let's see, some sort of access denied error, but that's okay. Alright, so here's the .14 one, which is the set-top box. So some of the requests that I send, like if it's just something other than a content directory service, it's going to get an error code back, so that's this. But the one that worked starts here, and so you can see it has all this data from the couple of recordings that are on there, and then also, hopefully I'm able to find it. But let's see, it should be around here somewhere, a little bit before this. Well, anyway, on this particular set-top box, the way that the live channels are listed is in a container, and so that container has an ID, and so anytime the code sees a response that contains a container ID, it pulls out that ID and then sends a new browse response using that ID to look into it and see what might be contained within. And so that starts here. And so you can see all the things listed from here on have this little tag that says parent ID, and you can see that _CG_2 matches up with the container ID from earlier. So right now the code only looks one level deep, so if there's like nested containers, it won't find everything, but it'll find the first level and then anything within containers that are on that first level. So these are all like the live channels that it is capable of tuning to. And yeah, so that should be about it. And yeah, alright, the end.